Hi guys, today I will be sharing how to make Nutella cheesecake in a jar. For the bottom and middle part of the cheesecake, we need 16 pieces of Oreos and half a cup of pecan nuts. To begin, we're going to lightly toast the pecan nuts. Once you can smell the aroma and the natural oil from the pecan nut comes out, you can take this out of the heat. It takes about 5 minutes on medium to low heat. Set this aside. Now with the Oreos, we're just going to put this in a Ziploc bag and we're going to crush it using a rolling pin or a mallet. You don't really need to finely crush this. You need a little bit of texture from the Oreos. Now the pecan nuts has cooled down. We're going to chop this up into small pieces as well. Just like this. Now in a small bowl, we're going to combine the pecan nuts and the Oreos. Give this a quick mix and we will set this aside. For the Nutella cheesecake, we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 250 grams of cream cheese, 3/4 cup of Nutella, 300 ml of cream. To begin, we're going to beat the cream cheese. Make sure that the cream cheese is at room temperature so it's easier to mix. Add the vanilla. Add the 3/4 cup of Nutella. And then we're just going to beat this until it is well combined. Now, just before we set this aside, just mix it using a spatula. Now set this aside. In a separate bowl, whip the cream until it reaches stiff peak stage. Do not overmix the cream or else it will turn into butter. And this is now ready. We're going to fold in the whipped cream into the Nutella cheesecake using the folding method. I added the whipped cream in 2 additions. And this is now ready. We're going to assemble our cheesecake now. So I have jars in here. You don't really need to use a jar like this. You can use takeaway containers. So I'm adding about 3 teaspoons of the Oreo pecan nuts mixture. By the way, if you don't want to use pecan nuts, you can use any nuts that you like. So now I'm gonna put the Nutella cheesecake in a piping bag and pipe the Nutella cheesecake into the jar about halfway full. Then I'm going to add the Nutella mixture again. When you add this, make sure that you're putting it into the sides first so it will peek through. Just like this. Make sure to put some in the middle as well. And then we're going to top this with Nutella cheesecake again. Just above the rim of the jar. Or just before it reaches the rim of the jar. Now, the next step that I'm going to show you is optional. We're going to make a ganache to cover the top of this cheesecake. So we'll set this cheesecake aside. I have 100 grams of dark baking chocolate here and 80 grams of heavy cream or whipping cream, which is 35% milk fat. And then I'm going to melt this in a microwave using 15 minutes interval until the chocolate is fully melted. Just like this. Now I'm going to put this in a piping bag again. And then just put this on top of the cheesecake. Now cover this with the lid and then let it stay in the fridge for a couple of hours. After about 3 hours, our Nutella cheesecake is ready to be consumed. So just to show you what it looks like inside. The cheesecake has set. This is really good, so I hope you give this a try. I can guarantee that you're not gonna be disappointed making this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Bye!